Good morning, good morning. Hi, how is everyone? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Coming to you a little early. Well, not too early. It's like what, 9 o'clock Eastern, 9:25 Eastern time. Just wanted to come on here real quick, talk to you a little bit about discipline, something I'm working on myself. So it's breakfast time right now for me. I'm on the road, and you have to be real careful about how you eat when you're on the road, because if you're not careful, that's where you will pick up the most unhealthy habits. That's where you will pick up the most weight. That's where you will find yourself eating, spending money that you're like, I know I shouldn't have been eating that. I know I shouldn't have spent that amount of money. And be careful if it's free, because a lot of things that are free will end up costing you something in the long run. Let that marinate. So I just got in my detox. I'm detoxing right now. I'm getting ready. You know, everybody wants to get ready for the summer. Get that body tight and right, but also not just for temporary gain. I also am very, very, very intentional about making sure that I'm healthy. Hey, good morning. Making sure that I'm intentional and being really healthy as far as what I eat, what I put into my body, because I do believe that all of the sicknesses and illnesses and diseases that we have can be attributed to the way that we eat. I think back to how when I was a little girl, you know, how I ate growing up in the South, home cooked meals 99% of the time. Like, I wasn't sick as a child. I didn't stay home from school. I didn't catch colds. I never had the flu in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I never even caught strep throat. I didn't have stomach viruses. Like, I ate pretty clean because that's how my folks raised me. You know, we ate home cooked meals. So I've been detoxing for the past couple of days, and I do it regularly. I like to detox, you know, monthly. I think it's just good. And I'm not talking about one of those strong, harsh detoxes that you do just for 2 or 3 days. Like, look, I'm not knocking anyone that does it, because I know in the past, like years ago, I used to do it. But I think it has to be something that's safe and gentle, but also effective, you know, and natural. So I've been detoxing. I use a product. You know, you can ask me if you want to know what the product is, what I personally use. Go ahead, send me a DM or comment on here. I'll respond. But I use a product, and I've been using it for the past few months, and I really like it. So I'm going to continue to use it. So got my, drank my detox tea last night. Woke up this morning. It did what it was supposed to do. So then I was like, okay, time to work out. And then I got to make sure that I, fuel this body with some good food choices, though. So, like I said, I'm on the road. I come to the free breakfast buffet, and I look at all the choices that they have. Now, I tend to eat a little more vegan and clean these days, so I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in years. And I'm not a huge dairy fan either, so every now and then I'll do some cheese. But I like vegan cheese, really. But yeah, every now and then I'll do some cheese. Like, I'm not opposed to cheese. My goal is to eventually become 100% vegan. You know, where I don't even do cheese. You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm looking at all the choices that they have. And so right off the rip, I see eggs. I don't eat eggs. Even before I wanted to start eating clean, I did not like eggs. So, and of course, breakfast places always have eggs. Eggs are easy. You got omelets, you got scrambled eggs, you got fried eggs, sunny side up, like any type of eggs, boiled eggs. So you got like all these egg dishes. Then you got the pork sausage, then you got the waffles and the French toast. It was like all the hot meal items were either meat or highly breaded. Oh, and then let's not forget the potatoes. So I had to skip past all of those items and then head over to the fruit, right? So, like, this is what your girl is eating for breakfast. Grapefruit, honeydew melon, and my oatmeal. Like, that's what it's gotta be. Like, why detox and then go eat a bunch of crap? That's what I was telling my guy the other day, because he's like, oh, I want to start detoxing too, you know. He's a little encouraged by what I'm doing. I love it. Hey chick ladies, ATL, thanks for joining. So he's like, oh, you know, I want to detox also. And I was like, okay, all right. Just know what that means. Like, if you really want to take it seriously, if you want it to be effective, that means you're going to have to change the way you eat. Detoxing is not a, you know, get skinny, you know, all of a sudden overnight it's just going to do what it do and you don't have to do anything at all. Like, you have to do it also, right? So, yeah. He's decided that he's going to do it. I'm going to encourage him, and one of the best ways to encourage him is for me to also be an example. So I got my meditation in this morning. I did my personal development. Got up at 6 a.m. Got in about an hour and a half of personal development. And then I hopped on meditation with the Girl Hold My Hand community at 8 a.m. It was great. But not sure if I can't eat an egg. Look, I know it's hard for people to get up. Now, I didn't like eggs ever in my life. Like, as a kid, my family could not get me to eat eggs, like, no matter what. I just never have liked the taste or smell of eggs, right? So it's easy for me to turn eggs down. I'll say what's hard for me to turn down are like the potatoes. Girl, it's hard for me to walk away from the potatoes. You know, but now I curb that hunger for the good potatoes, the good carbs. Like, I'll eat a sweet potato. I think that's definitely healthier than white potato. So that's how I master that. But yeah, girl, I understand. And I know it's some meat lovers out here that are really not going to feel me on this. They're going to be like, girl, I can't. Look, I'm not giving up the bacon. I'm not giving up the sausage. I'm not giving it up. Look, do you. Do you. Yeah, a potato is the... Potatoes are. Oh, my gosh. I think anything in moderation, you know? Anything in moderation. I think you have to listen to your body. You also have to, you know, look at your own health. Some people can eat meat and, you know, and they're in great health. But I think that also is like their lifestyle. What do they do? You know what I mean? But if you're just out here freestyling it, eating fatty foods, eating meats from, you know, not the best reputable sources, it's going to have an effect long term on your health. So you have to be really cognizant of that. You know, everyone has to do what is best for them. I'd say for myself, I just know that I feel better not eating meat. I don't miss it. There's so many like vegan alternatives now that really taste great and you know, are filling. And you know, and I want to live to my optimum health. I know that it's, you know, that it's possible. So that's a choice that I made. You got to make what's right for you. Everyone's got to do what's right for themselves. Make sure you're, you know, getting your checkups. Once a year, you should be going to your doctor and getting a checkup. Also, once a year, ladies, you should be going to your gynecologist and getting your checkup there as well. You know, I see my PCP once a year and I see my gynecologist. I say, look, I need to get everything checked out and keep it tight. And that's how you know what's going on. And I can tell you, eating better, exercising, you know, and I'm not, look, I'm no Richard Simmons. I'm no, who was it? Who are some like real fitness, some real female powerhouses in fitness? I can't think, like I know some names, right? I can't think of any. Like I see them in my head, but anywho. But I'll walk sometimes. I go in the gym and do weights. I love yoga and Pilates. So I get it in. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Just wanted to give you that little morning motivation. Stay disciplined. All right. Have a great day. Peace and blessings. Blessings in abundance.